The House Committee on Sports has distributed sports equipment to principal officers and members for their constituents, aiming to empower communities and foster talent. The chairman of the committee, Honorable Kabiru Amadu, commended the 288 increase in the sports sector budget from 29 billion naira in 2024 to 113 billion in 2025. The chairman emphasized the importance of ensuring that the sports equipment reaches the intended beneficiaries, highlighting that the true measure of success lies not in the quality of equipment distributed, but in the lives transformed and talent discovered through sports.
I would like to use this medium to appreciate and thank President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for kickstarting a new chapter in the annals of sport history in Nigeria. The President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria quadrupled the budget of the sports sector from 29 billion 89 million in 2024 to 112 billion naira in 2025. The need in the expenditure framework represents 288% increments. Budget lines were created for the first time for all sport federations in 2025 Appropriation Act. At the inception, the committee was only poised to ensure a positive improvement of the sports sector. It's also put in place mechanisms to realize the goals, among which is the proposition of national sports summits that will provide a platform for all stakeholders to identify, discuss challenges in the sports sector and provide realistic and sustainable solutions. Your Excellency, our committee has concluded work on a book titled Unlock Nigerian Sport Potentials, as you can see here with us. This is a work done by all the members of the committee, Your Excellency. The membership of the committee, Your Excellency, as we are aware, we are 26 because of the quest of numerous members of the House that sport is everywhere in the country, that the committee under your approval, we have over 72 members, Your Excellency. The need in the numbers of the membership of the committee indicates its significance and importance in national development. Sport is pivotal in fostering unity, integration, and promote sense of identity across the nation. It is also a valuable instrument of reducing crime and unemployment when optimally harnessed. Today's platform for the distribution of sport equipment is an initiative designed in conjunction with the National Sport Commission, led by Malaysia Odiko, and aims at promoting grassroots sports development in Nigeria. Your Excellency, we have 3,260 teams across the 36 of the federation and the capital territory will be beneficiaries of this sports equipment through federal constituencies. It is expected a minimum of 80 teams and a maximum of 120 teams in all states of the federation and FCG will benefit from today's distribution of jerseys, match jerseys, training jerseys, and footballs, Your Excellency. Let me reiterate that this is the first phase of the distribution of sport equipment. Others will follow in due course, as we will first to further reposition the committee and inform the sectors and inform the sports sector to its desired position through proactive legislation and policies. We are also launching our committee's compendium, hence of its kind, Mr. Speaker, as you can see is there displayed. The compendium is an official structure, special structured records of all members of the committee, their photographs, and relevant details that are easily accessible for administrative protocol and references purposes. The House Committee on Sports is working hand in hand with the National Sport Commission to comprehensively overhaul of sport structure, particularly stadia and new ones across a country in a bid to enhance grassroots sports development. Your Excellency, our committee conducted statutory oversight effectively at all times on all the agencies under our purview to ensure that Appropriation Act are strictly adhered and reform policies implemented appropriately.
The Speaker of the House of Representatives, Right Honorable Bas Tajuddin, during a speech at the colorful event, emphasized the need to return to grassroots sport development, citing the success of regular inter-primary and secondary school sports competition in the 1970s that produced many big names in Nigerian sports.
As the juniors mentioned, this is the very first time I'm seeing a committee really living to the expectation of its members. I never expected the momentum, the achievements, accomplishments that we are seeing from this committee can be realized not only within 4 years of its mandate, but the chair and his deputy and the members were able to achieve such kind of monumental achievements within a space of just 6 months. Because it was just about 6 months that we announced his appointment as the chair of the committee. So I would like to use this opportunity on behalf of the leadership to say thank you, Honorable Chair, and your committee as well, for a good job you are doing. And I hope other chairmen and other committees will take a cue from what you are doing. And since this appointment, we have been talking on how we can revamp the sector, and very soon this bill for an amendment bill on the various sports activities will be presented before the National Assembly, and we all need to be the one to sponsor. It will be a great pleasure to do so as well. However, as the MC mentioned earlier, I was a teacher. I started as a teacher my career, and I look back with nostalgia. Right from the days when I was a pupil, when I was a student of primary school, in the early 70s, when all manners of sports were available. One of my classmates is there, Magaji Abdul. We started primary together from primary 1 to 6. There were literally no any sports that were not available in our public schools. No whatever kind of sports they were available. When we also went to secondary schools, the majority of the sports you see everywhere in the world could be obtained in all our secondary schools. I remember with nostalgia that both in primary and secondary school in those days usually organized competitions, grassroots competitions. From primary school, when I was a teacher, I was the games master of not only my school but from my local government. We used to organize annual inter-primary school competition when I was a teacher. And the same thing happens in secondary schools. And a lot of the big names in Nigeria, I could remember in those days, came through those kind of grassroots competitions that were organized. That's why you get the best of the best. People who have talents in various games, you identify them young on those kind of competitions.
The chairman of the National Sports Commission, Shehu Diko, emphasized the need to shift from competition-driven sports to development-driven policies, with a bill to restructure the sports ecosystem on its way to the House.
In October 23, 2024, he jointly passed a resolution by the whole House calling on Mr. President to declare a state of emergency on sports so that we can restructure our sports and take it to be where it's supposed to be and make it more professional. Luckily, on that same day, as we are passing that resolution, Mr. President was also passing his own resolution at the Federal Executive Council, where he directed and approved the restructuring and repositioning of the National Federal Ministry of Sports into the National Sports Commission. The objective of that is basically to professionalize the way we do sports and make sure we take it to the next level and cut off all the bureaucracy that is normally holding sports. So Mr. President did that probably in anticipation of the resolution to get sports to another level and bring sports directly to its table. This is the one supervising sports now in this country to do that. And given us that mandate, we come in, say we have to go back to the basics. So we come in when we've got the 3 R's, we have to reset the way we do things, we have to refocus, and we have to relaunch our sports. Resetting means that we have to change our sports from being competition-driven to developmental-driven. Because if we keep doing competition, we keep coming here and take huge budgets and go to world competition, spend the money and come back, there's no development. So we are basically doing consumption by going to those competitions. We say we have to go back to develop, to make our more developmental focus, which means this production. And the second thing we say we have to refocus, we have to be more intentional and deliberate in what we are doing, like what we are doing today. Whatever we need to do to drive the progress, to drive the necessary reforms, to do the necessary legislation, we will do it to get it done. Reduction is basically to make it more clean, to make it more profitable, to make it more attractive so the private sector can come in also and complement what we are doing. So that's how we started, and we come in with a plan. The first thing the president did is to say we adopt sports as a national asset, which is basically what it is. It is what breaks on our fortnights, it is what makes us happy, it is what brings us together. I doubt if you can easily see this kind of gathering here in the house where all countries are out, everybody is one. It's only sports that can bring this kind of gathering that we have here to do that.
In an interview with press, Honorable Amadou congratulated the Super Falcons for their dominant performance against Tunisia. Says the win should energize the team to push forward and realize the dream of winning the African Women's Nations Cup for the 10th time.
I spent 1 week with them. I motivate them. We share ideas, and I told them all Nigerians are behind them. And I told them we are waiting for them to bring that trophy back home, because that trophy is our trophy. We won it 9 times out of the 12 times that it was played. So that trophy is our trophy. I'm assuring Nigeria on Saturday, the Super Falcons is coming home with our own trophy, because it's our own.
Honorable Amadou expressed confidence in the Super Falcons assures their victory. Comfort Olayinka, DCTV News.